Innovative.
It's your man, Deshaun Showtime Watkins.
It's the ignorant one himself, Shiloh Greaves.
It's your boy AD, the voice. I'm in the building.
It's Triple M, that golden voice that keeps you moist.
No cool ass Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
I can't hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 50th episode of the culture of Compton, Mania. Was that good, Cam? Was that too much?
That was a whole lot.
I think it was a pro.
Hey man, you think that should be for the 100th episode?
All right, so I want to say this, man. 50 episodes.
Yep.
We've been on a long journey. It's been like we took some time off. We came back. We did the season 2. All that, man. But regardless, we here 50 episodes of the culture of Comptonmania. We done had some great guests on the show. We've had a lot going on, man, and we just happy to be here and still being able to present this show to everybody.
Man, yeah, and I feel like we finding our niche. Like we really in a good spot, and this is really, when we sat down, this is really what we wanted to do. So that is, man, I'm super excited and pumped, man, and man, we got a hell of a show today, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, Shiloh, man, what you got for us today right now
Well,
for the first topic?
We just came out of a show this past weekend.
Woozy.
It was a great event. It was Visionaries versus Shady Boys. It was the first time we did the faction fight night format. It was a hot crowd. It was, as a viewer, it was a good show start to finish. I thought the pacing was really good. A lot of people stepped up in the ring, and
right.
I was very proud of everybody at the end of it.
Yeah, and I would even say, even on the side, there was a lot of people stepped up. You know what I mean, Cam, Zochi.
Yeah.
We seen like Mike. You've been doing the refereeing too for a while, so we got a squad, man.
Yeah, we do.
That's a lot that goes into putting the show together, man. And I feel like with all that was there, everybody contributed like more than 100%. And I feel like that's what really made it a success.
I think it was a milestone for Comptonmania. I think it's us branching out into a bigger world, taking the bigger steps and letting people know on a more national and international level, here we are. Comptonmania, we're here to entertain you. Come check us out.
Yeah.
And also too, shout out to the WLCAC for giving us an opportunity to have a place, because we basically homeless. We the backyard company. Yeah. You know what I mean? Straight out of Nana's backyard
for sure.
To be in a place that we're able to perfect our craft and to reach people from all over. Man, you can't really ask for too much.
Yeah, reaching the community, I think that's been at the heart of what we do. And to connect with something like with a group of people like the WLCAC and continue to provide shows for the community that may not get a chance to go get a ticket to the crypto or to the Intuit Dome or the Forum, to be able to come to the WLCAC and get some wrestling. That always encourages me to see those fans,
And also too, I gotta say this, man. I love y'all, man. 110%. Like last week before we even did the show, we went to go see AEW as a crew.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's team building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that right there, to see that, and then the next week we doing something. For me, for the show, just talking about this, I love commentating.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing, But to be able to step back, and I'm just on live talking to viewers, and we got followers just from me holding that thing up just like this. And you get way more engagement. I'm sitting over there, I'm proud. Like, yo, I got some hitters around me, bro. Like that right there, kind of like, that's such a good feeling. And I don't take it lightly neither. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't possibly do this by yourself. Comptonmania is not a one-man show. I may be the logo, but trust me, it ain't me. You got AD over here making flyers, freaking coming up with storylines. Shiloh making storylines, coming up with flyers.
Yeah.
Triple M, he's a freaking Swiss Army knife. Suspect making our first ever programs.
Yeah.
Cam, sound, and on commentating.
Yeah.
Like other Cam, multiple different things, bringing other people into the fold. My wife.
Yeah, shout out.
My wife,
The
boy,
queen.
man.
I saw that shot where she came and dropped this taco. So I'm like, oh yeah, that was dope.
Nacho at the announce table. Let me clear my
Trying to make
throat.
sure we was right, you know.
Man, you got Hezekiah on the freaking
nephew on the other
bill. You got Ruth was helping doing Zochi's hair, bro.
Wow.
Like, I mean, yo,
That's why I
like,
say everybody had a role and everybody did something and contributed. And that's what it takes, though. It takes for everybody to come in and take initiative and know, like, okay, I should do something right now to really make, you know, and it makes a difference when you have them type of people around you.
I gotta say, it's such a privilege to be here at Comptonmania. I mean, I watched Shiloh wrestle back in like 2014, 2015 when he's cutting his teeth, and now to be working with him and getting instruction. Anthony Desiree is so eloquent and so gifted in what he does on commentary and as a ring announcer. And Deshaun, my brother, a man who's from day one said, you know what, Triple M, I'm going to do something with you and it's going to be great. And we've been friends as close as family. You know, you guys have been through the ups and downs with me. And
You got a story, Mike.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, I feel like we talked about it before. We touched on it a little bit.
Yeah.
But you done came a long way, like based off of like everything you went through too.
And it's like I wouldn't have the presence that I have in other companies that I do if it wasn't for the things that happen with me here at Comptonmania. We got a neck brace over, guys.
Yep.
for years.
Which a logo on. It's a logo on.
He was selling panties.
Yeah.
With his logo on it.
Yeah.
In the foot.
Sometimes in the back.
Like, depending on how you feeling, you know.
So one thing that I think should be mentioned is when you're putting out a product like this, especially when you're increasing the quality in the product, things get intense.
Yeah.
Because, and especially when I'm here, it's funny because I've run other shows, but when I run Comptonmania, it's especially personal because it's like, I feel like our culture's on the line here.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when we fail, the culture's failing. And, and I think that what we're doing is stepping up, and the roster is going to have to meet that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we're a very accommodating company. We're very nurturing to our talent. We're very kind to our talent compared to other bookers.
Yep.
We're very lenient with talent. But things are tightening up, and I was so proud to just see all the rest of the talent really stepping up in that way.
And it's good you say that too, because when you love something, it's all the way. And sometimes it gets spicy in the kitchen.
Yeah, buddy.
Because you got everybody here. This is a team. You know what I mean? And when we bleed, and sometimes the kitchen get hot. But hey, we respect each other, we love each other, but we understand it's gonna get hot. Sometimes we gonna headbutt. You know what I mean? And it's all for the greater good.
Yeah.
And it starts with me because I didn't have moments. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, that's what we need. Because guess what? If you go to a football team, you join any kind of rec league or whatever, a play. Yo, what's up? Like, yo, we gotta talk about this.
Yeah.
That and it's love though. You gotta know that. You gotta be willing to be coached. Greg Popovich said this. He said the one thing he loved about Tim Duncan allowed Greg Popovich to coach him.
Yeah.
Your coach is going to get in your... It's a video of a female basketball player where her coach was like, look, but I believe in you.
Yeah.
That's what we need. That accountability, that's what's going to take you to the moon and back. And that's what I love about us.
And that's what I've noticed. I've noticed a lot of our talent, they'll humble themselves, take accountability for certain things, whether it's a mistake, whether you're off. Shout out to just all the wrestlers that competed, Extreme Wattage. It was just seeing their passion to not just follow what's booked and follow what's laid out. No, but the fact that they have a passion and want to produce this item in excellence. And I think when you get to a place, you want to get out of just doing things. You can consistently do stuff at a low standard or a mid standard. No, but you want to progress to a high standard, and I think that's where we're progressing to. And when talent comes in, they're realizing that. And like you're saying, it's at a point we're demanding, we're commanding. Because why? Because we want to ascend. We want to go higher.
Yes.
And we see that in you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, if I ever brought someone into Comptonmania, we all talked about it, we saw something in you that can be bigger than wrestling. My aspiration, I don't do indie wrestling. I do entertainment.
Yes.
And I have always had global aspirations, bigger than the business. So if you're coming in here, I'm making sure that you're going to be bigger than the business. But the thing is, and it goes to the talent, don't let me see more in you than you.
Mm-hmm.
And
you got to believe in yourself first.
And that's been a case. That's honestly been a case.
You can't expect me to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself.
Facts.
That's exactly what it is. And a lot of guys have just not wanted themselves out of the company.
And to be honest, let's go back to the inception.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had to pretend.
Mm-hmm.
We had a show in Nana's backyard. What was it? 2 or 3 weeks before Mania weekend. That shit drew a couple of people.
Mm-hmm.
Right before our biggest show ever.
You talk about draw, right?
Right.
What are you doing to draw people to that show? Right? This is your first show. So you got to think, what did you do as far as promos to lead up to that show?
Yeah. We had to pretend. We had to go places and create wrestling where it wasn't even possible.
That's right.
We had to go to shout out to Cake Buzz. Mm-hmm. We had to go to the Compton Cowboys Ranch.
Yeah.
We had to
Comedy
go
spot.
the comedy spot.
The bar.
The church.
Yeah.
We had to go to downtown Compton.
Whatever local events was going on, I went to go promote.
We had to do that with no ring. No social media presence. What are these crazy idiots are doing with a phone? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like we had to do this out of nothing. Now look at it. We're about to be on 7 years because people believed in this ish before it even was anything. This whole logo, this was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah.
This was only to draw attention because we had nothing.
That's how it usually happens.
Yeah.
The name Comptonmania was because after we did a comedy show, somebody's driving down the street, and we thinking we finna die. And the old lady poked her head out the window, swerving, talking vote. I'm like, that's some Comptonmania shit. Now, Comptonmania is a respected wrestling company.
Yes, it is.
And it ain't because of me. It's because of the community, buddy.
Yeah.
And that's something that's God.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I shared the YouTube link with my friends on TikTok. And so it's in Michigan, it's in Detroit, it's in Massachusetts, it's in New Zealand, it's in South Carolina. There are so many independent wrestlers that are on TikTok that know about Comptonmania and want to come here. Too Cold Scorpio.
Shout out the legend.
Has been talking about Comptonmania because I've interacted with him on TikTok.
That's right, yeah. To Compton Scorpio.
To Compton Scorpio.
Well, I don't know if we're flying.
I jumped in his live before and talked to him before. Yeah. Like he's super cool.
Whoever was singing that song, we need to do a deep dive on her.
That sounds like something else. I ain't even get it away.
So let me share this though. I got this. I just realized, we posted the video. Shout out to our production partner, broadcast partner, SoCalWrestlingTV.net.
Yeah, Big John.
Yes. But we also shared the footage on YouTube, and this young lady, Blue Bonbon 22, she says, I really enjoyed the event on Saturday. A real family-friendly venue and lots of fun for children. It is also totally ADA accessible for those who may have mobility issues. A really fun-filled family Saturday. Shots
out. Wow, Bonnie, shout out.
And I think the advantage that Comptonmania has is our local presence. Right now, with gas prices being high,
$50 a gallon.
With ticket prices, even to go to the movie theater, being absorbent, you can come to one of our shows at the WLCAC Center that when we're running it for free and be entertained, get the full experience, get to take pictures, interact, and have those memories made.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's important, though. It's important, and that's what we're doing. Just our goal is to make memories and to make moments.
Yeah, that's the hard part. At them bigger shows, you can't really get that personable with the wrestlers and with the people that's involved, But when you come to a Comptonmania show, it's a lot different. You can get, you have that opportunity to take pictures with people, maybe get autographs and things like that, And I feel like that's an advantage that Comptonmania kind of gives. Especially with the free shows, like you say, it's like it don't cost you nothing to come out, and if it's down the street or like one city over, it's kind of right there for you.
We had such amazing food and drink vendors, and
the clowns,
the cookie, the lady with the cookies. Oh my God, I forgot I was diabetic.
Don't you forget it.
Yeah, man.
The Watch Culture Fest, man, it's like a real dope event, and it's something that's been going on, right, for like at least a year now. It's been going on.
It's definitely been growing, and I think we can say that we've been there the most.
Yeah,
like, and that's saying a lot because you can't just get into the WLCAC.
Yeah.
So,
but it's been something. It's been something that's drawn us back. They know that we're drawing people, and they want us there. So, make sure if you hear about any other promotions, that's something about Comptonmania. We're more concerned about the community, serving the community, and so these free shows, we can charge you out the yin yang, but we want to make sure that the kids can come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a person like me coming from the ghetto.
There you go.
Talking about but it's dope to reintroduce it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because at one time, everybody in the hood, no matter how tough you was, they was into wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now bringing that back, it's a reintroduction.
Yeah,
and it keeps so many people alive.
Like, that used to be an argument on the playground. Like, can your dad whoop the shit out of Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
No. So, right, let's get into that, right? That's a topic that I wanted to bring up. So, back in the day, we had all these different types of characters, right? I know we had a conversation before. We were talking about, like, archetypes and things like that with wrestlers. What are some of the, like, different, like, archetypes that you see out there on the indies right now that stand out to you as far as, like, those types of wrestlers that have a good gimmick that's different, that's not really the same, or they don't look like,
DJ Palmer, he stands out to me, right? He's fresh, he's young, he's got that peppiness to
him.
I
could say he seems pretty original.
Yeah,
really
that walk is cold, though.
Yeah.
That walk is cold.
Shout out to DJ Palmer.
Shout out.
He did well over these last few months.
I'm impressed.
Because right now, look, I'm gonna say we got social media where they was putting out the videos of like cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was hilarious.
Cocaine.
Yeah, you had all different types of canes coming out. Yeah, it was like, it looked real repetitive. It's like I get it, but everybody trying to be Kane.
I think someone that's really unique in the space is Vito Fratelli.
Definitely forget about it.
Right, like
I feel like
so you're talking about just like wrestlers. He's talking about the archetype. Like Vito, he's really good at what he does, but he falls into the archetype of the foreign.
Yeah, the foreign villain.
So it's like, and he's asking what archetype, like, is it the foreign villain? Is it the cocky heel? Is it the, what are you seeing a lot, like, for example, I talked about how there's too many goth girls in wrestling.
Right.
Oh, that's very true.
So yeah, that's.
I see a lot of variation of the cocky heels, right? The big time cocky heels, right?
Okay.
I'm seeing, I wish I would see more of the villainous foreigners, right? Like the Vito Fratellis, the Victor Romanovs, right? I love Victor Romanov's work. He pushes that Russian button real hard, right? I like some of that old school campy stuff. Like, I think even Inferno could possibly fit into that archetype if done well and could succeed at it. I wish I would see more of the clean white meat baby face.
Yeah.
The no cussing.
Yeah.
The guy that doesn't
kissing all the babies.
right,
Yeah.
like the straight up Boy Scout, like the John Cena.
Yes.
Right? Before he was corrupted as the
rapper. Before he started rapping.
Right.
But I think because of we grew up in, some of us are older, the golden age of wrestling, Hulk Hogan's, Macho Man Randy Savage, Andre the Giant, but the Attitude Era for many of us that may be watching now,
that changed it.
Stone Cold and these tweener baby faces and The Rock at the times, because he's telling you off, cussing you out, but he's the
It's
good
funny,
guy.
yeah.
It's fun, but I do miss those kind of back to those type of characters.
Yes.
One character right now, Comptonmania, shout out. I love the aristocratic, arrogant heel. I just love that character, and I really shout out to our boy Master Amir.
Yes.
I feel he is destroying that gimmick. He sat with me on commentary. And he not only handled it from wrestling in the ring or performing in the ring, but to be able to perform on the mic.
Yes,
he's Xing out all those boxes. And I know we're not in storyline right now, but there's something brewing between him and Shiloh. But the character work is epic.
But for me, right,
great.
he reminds me, if I'm looking at him right, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the Greenwich Blue Blood.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I get from his character. That's his archetype.
A class, I get that, but also I get a classic William Regal on Saturday night. WCW
same archetype
Saturday
though.
night.
Yes,
same archetype.
I say he falls into the foreign
Yeah.
archetype. So, and let's talk about heels. So, in WWE news, they just recently turned Randy Orton back heel.
Big shocker there.
Well, no,
that's sarcasm.
Here's the problem. Randy Orton he has the seniority to where it's being very difficult for the crowd to boo him.
Yeah.
He goes out there, he has no heat. And here's another thing that happens. A lot of heels on the indies, that's why you don't see that many white meat baby faces, because a lot of heels, they just embrace being cool too much. And Randy Orton, as good as his heel work was back in the day, he still embraced being cool. And that's kind of like where it's like there's too many cool heels.
Like, if you're a heel and the crowd starts cheering for you, I think you should do something to piss them off.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not below snatching a bag of popcorn.
So this is where this is where wrestlers need to stop doing that. Because on the indies, a lot of you guys
get popped.
You guys are flying real fucking close to the sun with these lawsuits. And
shit, you do that shit in Compton.
Don't bring yourself over your ass.
Yeah, no, and that's the
You
thing.
better stay with
That's
us.
on normal wrestling shows.
Shit,
You guys
exactly.
do that on normal wrestling shows. You do that at a Compton show. It's like you're playing Russian roulette at that
Well,
point.
you got to know your audience, of course.
Oh,
right?
Even still, Compton is like, you're going to hear something about that after for sure.
Oh,
Somebody's
definitely.
going to hear something. So
Or somebody gonna get their big uncle and they gonna be ready to fight.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Don't in the Watts Compton. Come on, try to play that.
That's trauma filled. That's a whole nother continue.
But let me say this about Randy though, because you got 2 weeks of SmackDown. 1 week they tried to seal the deal with the main event of night one WrestleMania, Randy Cody. So he turns heel on his friend, the one he celebrated at WrestleMania 40's victory for the title. And he turns on him. He has to go all the way, busting him open, trying to kill him. And then you get the next SmackDown, and they're cheering him because Randy has this legendary legend place that he's at now. Once you reach that legend platform, even Ric Flair can be the Black Scorpion and turn out to be the Black Scorpion against Sting. The crowd is still cheering because they love Flair because by now he's the legend. You know what I mean? It's the nostalgia.
They can do no wrong.
They can do no
They
wrong.
didn't even care about the Black Scorpion no more after that.
it was like
No, they
Undertaker's
did,
last heel turn.
but they knew the whole time. They knew Ric Flair was the Black Scorpion. But when he finally got a reveal, they're cheering. You know what I mean? And they should be booing. But I just feel like Randy. I don't know. For me, once again, hot take. You know,
Ding 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 ding. We need a buzz. Ding ding ding.
hot take from Not no giggling. I just feel, and I question all you guys. I just feel Randy became this legend. He is a legend. Don't get me wrong, but the main eventing of WrestleManias has not really been him. 2009, it was very anticlimactic. His mania with Triple H after giving Stephanie the boot, after giving Vince the boot, very anticlimactic. And from there, he's had high level matches against Undertaker and so forth, but not Mania main events. And I feel at this time, over the last 5 years, he's been getting all these cheers because of his legendary status now. But now he's getting into this matchup with Cody. And I'm just like, I do see him as a main eventer, but I'm like, why wasn't Randy getting these main event matches? Like before he's hit this legendary status.
He been hurt.
I would have liked to
He get hurt a lot.
I would have liked to see.
I don't think so. I mean, he's over these last few years.
He's been hurt a lot, so that's why he ain't been getting the matches. And then
No, but I'm
even
talking
when
about he
he
was
come
main event
back, right?
09. He ain't main event since.
No, but still, like they
was
telling
Triple
all
H's
these other
fault.
stories.
Oh, of course.
And this is what I talked about with him. I remember they've been telling all these stories. Like everybody got to get their story off. Cody had to get his story off.
True.
Drew just had to get his story off. Like everybody got to get their little moment because they feel like they've been waiting for their
So many
time.
wrestlers too.
You know what I mean? So
And that's true. They're not sharing the wealth, I think, like they could be.
Yeah.
because when somebody
Drew-
like The Rock step in, or
Yeah.
somebody, now you gotta kind of the John Cena just did his farewell
Yeah.
tour, so now you gotta change all the plans to fit around his farewell tour and try to get back to whatever you was trying to do.
Oh yeah, that was tough. That whole thing was tough. I think
I feel like that set them back like a whole year because now you got to
The whole
regroup.
year for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely messed up a lot, and that's the thing. When one storyline goes bad, it can mess up the whole card for a long time. So that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, there's multiple matches on the WrestleMania card that kind of been putting together. Like, I don't even think that was initially his first matchup, Cody and Randy.
It wasn't.
Yeah, and then now Oba and Brock. I don't think those were the initial plans.
I could see Brock on there putting over.
I don't know because Oba been getting the best of them the last couple of weeks.
last couple of weeks. Yeah.
Oba, that's gonna give Oba his like stamp right there.
They need
I
to
agree.
get in a double DQ or a double count out.
I would
think
say
that's
give
the
it
other
to
way.
Oba. It's time for new stars. I'm sorry.
Because I think Brock's retiring at SummerSlam.
Yeah, that's the rumor.
They don't want him to lose until that date.
Maybe that's
So
the
I
I
thought it was WrestleMania with Oba. They didn't
Like
want him to lose.
who like
Exactly.
right now we look
because of that.
we have CM Punk,
Mhm.
right? Who's close to retirement. I don't think Roman Reigns wants to keep running, right?
Well, speaking of CM Punk,
transition.
Let's talk about him now.
yeah, CM
Continue,
Punk.
Mike.
Yeah, no, CM Punk.
No.
He's in the news. He's in the news for his comments about the Wild Samoan Sika.
Yeah.
And he said in the segment with Roman, "I'm going to bury you next to your father," or something along those lines.
He did.
And
Was that the same one where he brought up Samoa Joe and shit, or that was a different one?
I will say the Punk and Roman segments, all of them have been so good.
Yeah, because it was one where he brought up Samoa Joe,
Yeah,
and then he was
Samoa
like,
Joe.
"Yeah, you can ask him who his tribal chief is."
Yeah, he said that's the only Joe that Samoan that I respect, or something like that.
Yeah.
So like that was
Punk is great on the mic.
Oh yeah, he's so good. And what's happening is he's catching all this heat talking about Sika and whatnot, and there's the shoot element to it. Yeah, I mean, so like, what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about segment? Like, just as a consumer, how do you guys feel about segments going there?
You got to have a certain line. There got to be a line drawn to what you can say and what you can't say. You can't have people going into business for themselves, feeling like, oh, well, I'm going to say this, and I feel like he'll be all right with it because he know that we working. It's like, nah, have a conversation and really, like, clear the air before you even try to do something like that. Because if you're talking about my grandfather, bro, I feel like I'm going to probably want to, like, come get you after that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's some real, like...
Are we talking about in the sense of kayfabe or doing
No,
the
yeah,
work?
this is
But kayfabe could spill over
You're
into real
blending
life.
it, blending it. However you feel about it.
Like, and I was
just your actual thoughts.
I think if they worked it out together, and the segment, I thought the segment was hot. I liked it.
Wonderful, yeah.
Right, I
So
liked
as
it.
a viewer, just as a fan, the fan in you would have.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I
yeah.
would have bit down on that. I was like, oh, that's
Absolutely.
that's some evil shit. You better beat his ass, Ron.
Yeah.
Good,
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and then with Jay and Jimmy Uso having
I love
face-to-face
that.
after, it doubles down. Like, you ain't gonna talk about our uncle that way.
That was great.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it adds that personal, like, to me, like, that's how shit would go down in my family. Like, family members be showing up.
Everybody gonna show up. Yeah.
So I dig it personally. I don't
Yeah.
find anything wrong with it. I think it was a great segment.
Yeah, the realism of it. I think because a lot of people, because I even listened to Busted Open. Shout out to Busted Open, one of the greatest shows, podcasts, wrestling. But I believe the realism, as they shared of it, is of course there has to be some approval. You know, but I love what Bully Ray said. You know, and I agree. Like their families, they're wrestlers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just like when Ray, they had the storyline about Eddie after he died. You know that's going to be okay because Eddie's a wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Sika is a Hall of Fame legend. Sika is one of the patriarchs of that Samoan dynasty. You know what I mean? The bloodline. And so I think a lot of people have been getting offended by it. Come on, bro. They talked about this. They know what they're talking about. But I think that invested. The only thing that deterred me in the most recent weeks later is now like the reaction now Roman's rebuttal is calling Punk old. And now Punk wants to hit him. You know, I'm like, we need to match the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, he called you old. You talking about his dead dad.
Well,
like,
I think it shows Punk to be more fragile.
That makes sense.
And,
and
that's
it's like who's in whose mind.
And it tells the story that he's running out of time. He may probably be the next one to retire.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
If I was Roman, I would have talked shit about the dog.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting. The dog is going to be... We got a month till Mania. The dog's going to be brought up.
But check this out.
They still got 4 weeks.
So that's been a rumor, and people been talking about the dog. But shout out Busted Open. I listen to him a lot. Bully Ray had this idea, this vision. He said they should have talked about Punk's dad. See, Sika provided for his family.
Yeah.
Was a legend in this business where Punk's dad was basically not there for him. And so forth. This goes back to some of the old stories of Punk talking about his upbringing back in the day. That's why he's straight edge, because you know his father. I think he was an alcoholic. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
or something
of that
with
nature. Jericho. Talking about
and
his
they
dad.
talked about that.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that could have just played into it. If he would have did that, I think that would. But the old part. But I do get that angle. But I just feel like what you said. You know, it
didn't match.
Yeah, it didn't match. I just
you
how
could
I
go lower.
feel. Yeah,
He said you could go lower than that. Like, he wants it to go lower.
So
an eye for an eye.
So is Roman a baby in this one?
Yeah.
They're both babies.
But see, they're both baby, but they're both tweeners.
Wait. So why can't Randy Orton and Cody both be baby?
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I think they probably should have did.
I think their fear of that is because Cody was going to get booed.
A
lot of
He gonna get booed regardless,
He's
though.
already getting... So
Him getting booed is going to force him to turn heel.
I think they're going that way, but I think they're doing a slow build probably towards SummerSlam.
The slow build for Cody's turn started when he used that chair against Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yep.
He looked that chair straight in the face and said, I'm going to use you right now.
I'm going to use you.
Right, and that's where you're supposed to really build off of that.
I think that Roman and Punk would be a way better feud with a heel. I just don't know who the better heel would be because they're both better off as heels. So
yeah.
Who would you, if
Do
you
you
guys
feel like Roman is a better heel by himself, or is he a better heel when he got a stable behind him?
Stable.
Probably with the stable's good TV, but I just think overall Roman, he just radiate from the very beginning.
aura.
He's
I
always
think
been
Punk is a
heel.
better heel by himself, and Roman is a better heel with people around him.
So if you're gonna turn someone heel in this feud, you're turning Punk.
Yeah, because he already solo, and Roman already solo. He don't got nobody behind him.
And here's the thing, Roman is cool. It's like Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't it's so many boos. You're gonna be like, I'm rolling with the
You're
big guy.
naturally gonna want to stick with him.
Yeah.
Who would you turn, Mike?
Punk, he already said the deadline.
You
He,
think
he already went after
And
it.
I feel like based off of the comments that he's made already and everything like that, it's like, yeah, you already kind of looking at Roman as the victim.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's easy for us to kind of like relate to him on an emotional level and things like that.
Punk can always go back to that arrogant asshole he was, right? Punk also has his pretty wife with him at work all the time, right? natural to turn him because he's got all the chips on his side.
Her too. They got to bring her in. I'm sure they're going to bring her into it. They have to.
But Roman, again, he's by himself. He's one guy. He doesn't have his wife there. He doesn't have Jimmy J.
Roman is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he's
like if he's a baby face, he just comes out. Like when I first saw, like I was sitting in the stands and he was walking down. I said, "This dude, is this an action? This dude look out of this world."
Now look, the only way you can do it to turn Roman is like since you had the segment already with Jimmy and Jay, like you said, right, where they kind of stepped to Punk. It's like now they got to kind of go back inside with Roman. They got to kind of build their stable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The bloodline
got to do all of that.
Numbers.
Yeah.
It was good numbers. Roman as a heel is just.
I mean, we still got the low budget.
But
Damn.
But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you can revisit the bloodline because I believe since Cody, the story got completed, the greatest ending to WrestleMania ever, WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You know, I feel that the bloodline, this could be the building to them getting back together. At least Roman and the Usos together.
Yeah.
I mean, they've worked together recently in the War Games and so forth. But I feel like because the fact
Punk was on their team.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying consistently because they jump Punk, and now it's like I'm pretty sure Roman's gonna be like, I don't need this. I got him. I'm playing mind games with him, but I can just see you got that. I've seen video, and I don't know. I think they were out of kayfabe. I think it was just more interviews. But Jacob Fatu said, "I'm gonna get Punk." Other people, a lot of the ones at the MFTs with Solo and the crew and Tom and all them, they talking about they're gonna get Punk because they don't like the comedy made.
Yeah,
I think that's realism. I think realistically, I think they don't.
Yeah, that's like we family. We could talk about each other,
but you better not
say nothing.
Yeah, you better
not. You know what I'm saying? And that'll bring the family together like nothing.
Can
before.
you imagine? I mean, Roman by himself, I don't think he's going out. He's a big man, like you said. He's an action hero, right?
Yeah.
But can you imagine on the other side, you get the original bloodline. I'm not talking about Sammy, but I'm talking about Usos and Solo back together, and then the others too, Tama Tonga,
Solo not gonna fall in line.
I
don't think Solo gonna fall in line.
Imagine them just I'm just saying, Solo was amazing with
he was, but he like too much of like on his own thing right now.
And hot take, man, Solo is a superstar, bro. Solo knows how to play the facials, be funny. I think he just
when they finally start letting him talk, I feel like that was the best thing for him.
Yes. Jacob blew up. I knew it because I kept telling him, Jacob's coming, bro.
Jacob too.
I heard he was coming.
They needed to let
Jacob was
talk.
already a world champion. So when he showed up, but Solo can be in that category too. Solo
got the charisma.
Yes. The most money they're gonna make out of that storyline right now is turning Roman and having him and Jacob go head to head.
Oh yeah,
that's where the
Jacob is the unstoppable force.
I think I had heard that. I think when Seth got injured, because it was, I think I heard Seth and either Braun or Seth and CM Punk and Roman and Jacob was going to be doing something.
Man, when Jacob was coming out and hitting 10 moonsaults on somebody back to back, like he's the unstoppable force. It's like the shades of Haku. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
But question in here, because initially one of the rumors was Cody and Roman 3. Are we happy we're not getting that?
I'm glad we ain't getting that.
I think it could wait. I think if you switch the roles, I think if you send Cody in as the heel and Roman in as and I think that's probably what they're going to end up doing within the next year or two.
It's going to be like that Rock Stone Cold trifecta they did.
Yeah.
Right?
So that's why it makes more sense to turn Punk a heel and keep Roman as a face.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
And just for the record,
but we still got Randy, right?
Right.
Punk is a better individual heel than Roman.
So we got the whole situation with Randy. We got to figure out where his story going to go because who's going to be the champ by the time, Well,
come on, man. We like 5 weeks out. So we got 2 double main events. I mean, I can't see Cody turning a little bit after that beating he got.
I want the Jade Cargill match. I'm excited about that. Rhea Ripley and
shout out to the
I think that's gonna be good.
The swerve of Mi Chin.
Yeah, I like that.
Joining
I love
Jade Cargill. That's what I'm talking about. Shades of the baddie. I don't know what they're gonna call them in WWE, but in AEW, she had the baddies rocking with her. I love that. Yeah. She says, "I'm that." She's like, "Quit the Tony."
Yeah.
That's what I want. We need those promos back.
I absolutely think one of the biggest matches to happen on WrestleMania weekend It's gonna be the Ghetto Gauntlet.
That's right.
We'll see.
So next
Ghetto Gauntlet.
Oh my
Ladies
God.
and gentlemen, if you're in Las Vegas, Friday, is that the 17th? April the 17th. You want to meet us at Container Park. Versus Pro Wrestling is presenting Bet 2. Come on, you got to bet on pro wrestling, indie wrestling from Container Park. It's totally free. But Comptonmania is going to be bringing a little Vegas mania with the Ghetto Gauntlet. You got to be out there 12 noon to 8 p.m. Come on out there. Container Park, Las Vegas, Nevada, right off of the Fremont Experience. It's Comptonmania. Listen, it's going to be hard. It's going to be
Oh
crazy.
man, it's gonna be wild.
Gonna be
It's a
all-
stack
Oh
of
God, Cam, look
All I know is this: we are in an election season, and
That's
I will
true.
do whatever it takes to keep my mayorship. So
That
just
mean you're going to be in the gauntlet?
don't count anything out.
Just
Don't
do not
count anything
eat the
out.
hot dogs the long way staring at people in the eyes. You can't be doing
Don't do that again. Don't do it again.
Post that again.
The proper way,
We're gonna give people a reminder.
the proper way to eat hot dogs is making eye contact while you're looking at the person going up the escalator.
Oh,
He said eat hot dogs the long way.
This is your mayor.
I
This
think
is
that's
it.
how he's supposed to eat them.
And mind you, hold on, you weren't voted in.
We eating it like that.
No, I won my match. I
You were
won my
not
match.
voted in.
I won my match against Piss Off. I won the
Gotta
mayorship.
make this a clip.
Like a burger.
Yeah, he eating it
You
straight
gotta
up.
make this a clip.
Did you guys forget the corn dog video at Gemworks?
Oh, the
That's what we're talking about.
Oh man.
Shout out to Mama Lisa with the porn dogs, man.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Well, guys, that was a great episode. I think
Episode 50, man. Thank you, everybody, for rocking with us for 50 episodes of the
50!
Comptonmania.
50. 50. Episode 50.
50 corn dogs for Mayor Mike.
We're going to go around. Everybody drop your Instagram one more time for him.
I am at Shiloh_Greaves at Instagram.
At A Desire. Hit me up, y'all. We want to talk.
I am at 3PLEM84 on TikTok and Instagram.
Hey, you got me with the A Desire.
That's what it is.
It is. I know.
What are you running? An escort service?
And I'm SHOTYME2203 on Instagram and Comptonmania everywhere.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
50 show. Everybody give up they or they woozy.
Can I take us to a unique
Mine gonna
class?
sound like E40.
I just want to ask everybody to help us control the pet population out there, please. Spay or neuter your ex.
Jeez Louise.
I thought it was pets.
Yeah, that too.
What the?
Your ex is your pet?
Huh?
Your ex is your pet?
I'm
Not anymore.
Your pet is your ex?
Not anymore.
What is
She's
that
somebody
about?
else. She's somebody else's rescue now.
Okay. On the election trail, Mayor.
He just lost some votes.
He's got a lot of material Rob Fury's
Where
gonna
you
use.
leaving at on the side of the freeway?
Okay.
No, that's a no dumping zone.
Oh, damn. We know that.
All right.
Oh wow.
Good chat.
50.
Rob
Episode 50. We
Five.
want more, so let's stop right here.
Dark.
Catch us at the
Rob
next
Fury
live
puts
show.
raisins in potato salad.
Ghetto Gauntlet, April 17th. Check us out. Follow us. Subscribe. Like. Comment.